Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
You see, looking up from the ground, blood-red clouds boiling across the sky.
You did ask me to bring the thunder.
Agent! Help! I've got the chalice, please!
Well, if they're following you, then I guess that takes care of a loose end for me.
All of you feel the earth beneath you shake and crack and break.
I feel that I have failed both of you, and I am sorry for that.
This has nothing to do with you being a bad leader.
Do you want a countdown? Oh, I think I want a countdown.
I wanted
3,
to help. I always had good
2,
intention. I
1.
did not deserve to die.
Now.
The Lucky Die Podcast is a weekly 5e Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Join our adventure every Monday wherever you download podcasts by searching for The Lucky Die.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
I suppose I don't see any familiar faces.
Is it similar to the ooze that we saw in the hospital?
No, it's like the at the distance, like it is a good distance away. Like it is, you can't even make out if there's anybody else there. It's just a swirling, almost portal-like, spinning darkness.
Okay.
Question. Our Vox boxes, are just our 3 connected, or were we able to talk to the other DDA? I couldn't remember.
It's just your 3.
Yeah, it's just
I was going to say, if we could have talked to the other DDA the whole time, man, we were doing it wrong.
That would have been really handy.
that would have been, yeah, but we would have been, knowing us, we would have been ignorant enough to never try.
We would have been doing it wrong.
By the way, we brought all our friends to work. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
I have a feeling we might be the DDA now, guys.
You say that like there's still a DDA.
Yeah. Jesus.
But yeah, it's a good run away.
You're right. It was a good run.
No. I mean,
just we're gonna like anime run towards it with like.
If we're talking about anime, death flag, death flag, death flag, death flag, death flag. They're just popping up left and right. And that swirling blackness is the only thing that we can see.
Yeah, everything else is just blood red. The floor is blood red. Yeah, it is just the wall. There is no walls. It's just expansive. Like you're in nothing.
Okay.
May as well go over there.
I was about to say, we need to all walk side by side, cool style, up to the horrible evil.
I think that you and I should frame Aleister in the middle, like the little cat walking in the middle.
You got to have the dramatic
that would
pose there, like as you go in. Yeah.
Are y'all gonna run?
No. I don't.
We're gonna do the
running?
cool slow walk thing.
I mean, like,
it's a long ways away.
Like, we're gonna quicken pace, but we're not gonna like sprint over there.
Gonna sprint halfway and then slow walk.
Yeah. I guess Aleister and I will drag behind with Julian.
What are you talking about?
We can move faster than you can.
That's fine.
So.
I'm gonna do everything I can from the rear anyway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get right up in front before we know what we're going up against.
That's okay. I'm definitely not getting in front of you.
All right, so y'all hastenly walk. And as you start approaching, after some time,
how much time are we talking?
Time doesn't seem to.
Did it seem to take an hour?
No, it didn't seem to take an hour, but
one of us needs to carry a watch.
Time seems to be taking forever and extremely fast at the same time. Like, it's really weird.
Wow. Enter a microcosm of all of 2020.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
We're going to fight the coronavirus, guys.
Hey, we kind of made people socially distance themselves.
Everyone got coronavirus because they went to the crypt.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
That was not my intention.
Oh, that's really good, though.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm crying. Oh,
that's why the people with the wrappings are the only ones that are safe.
Remember, kids, wear a wrap or a mask, like I do,
or not
just
a
don't be
human.
human,
or just not be human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, man. So as you're approaching this, as you do get closer, you notice that it is a large black portal, similar to Dreamland's portals, and the purple portal that Victor and Aleister had seen, but it's very much larger, and it's colored black or shaded black, whatever. And as you're approaching and getting closer, you feel like it has some kind of pull. Like you feel like not like a wind, but it feels like that it is like sucking air
like
into the portal. Yeah, but not enough to move you. You just feel it.
Okay.
Like you're having to resist a little bit. Just to maintain your composure.
Some of us more than others.
Yeah, you're a lot lighter, so you're just
claws
like
into the nothingness, blood red. He's clawing.
Yeah, exactly. just digging my claws right into nothing.
Yeah. But you see Dalton Renfield in front of the portal. In his
banana suit,
bright yellow suit, his banana suit, and you see Sarah laying on the ground about 20 feet away from the portal, and you do not see any of the other DDA members.
But that cannot be good.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, how is this familiar?
Familiar, how so?
There was an agency member that I got the memory from, the memory of the seal, and they were the only one to survive when they were able to keep the seal shut. All the other members were vaporized or something, but there was only one left.
Oh, so he
you're
lived through
saying
this.
This is...
Yes.
Oh, then we're fine, guys.
See, it's survivable. So you're saying that this is the seal opened?
Possibly, because Sarah's not moving.
Okay, so game plan. We need the silver key. It's almost assuredly that he might have it on his person. So how do we go about removing him from Key?
Murder him?
Now you're thinking. I'm so proud.
Yeah.
Thank God.
He only murders the bad guys.
I know it's like, how many episodes?
There weren't people bad guys before. They were like fungus blobs or whatever.
You mean all those people that were in the theater?
I couldn't help that.
Corruption complete. That's it. We're good.
So is Sarah on the floor, like in front of Dalton, beside Dalton, like?
Dalton has his back to Sarah, and he is facing the portal and like looking in it, like he's just standing there still looking into it. Sarah's what I say, she's about 20 feet away.
Can we reach out to her kind of telepathically like she normally talks to us?
You aren't. She hasn't.
She's the one that does that.
I mean, if you're trying to talk to her, like by thinking, she's not responding.
Okay.
I'm going to try to like kind of skirt like around the whole thing, not like really going towards it, but kind of like round the circle, so to speak. So that I can maybe try and get to an angle where I wouldn't necessarily be pushing Dalton into the portal.
Okay, yeah, you can go around that way while the other two are
also about
continuing
how far
to walk
away are we
towards
from all
him.
this?
I'll say you're about 50 feet away right now. Yeah, you're pretty close.
In particular,
what distance did you want to break off?
Like, I don't necessarily, like 50 feet is fine for me. Like breaking off where we were 50 feet away from Dalton.
Okay. All right. So you go and you're walking over there and you're maintaining that 50 feet away from him as you're moving. Okay. Julian, Victor, you just walking towards Sarah or Dalton? At that 50-foot mark.
Yeah, and I think I'll stick next to Julian.
I think I'm gonna go towards Sarah.
Okay.
Just 'cause I don't want to be by myself.
Okay. All right. So you arrive at Sarah. Aleister, you're where you want to be, or where you wanted to go. Julian, you get to Sarah. Victor, you're beside him. Is there anything you want to do with Sarah?
I guess I mean, if I cast Spare the Dying on her, does anything happen?
As you get close to her, you do see that she is breathing faintly.
Okay.
And her eyes are open. She's not dead, but seems to be just hanging on.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at level 1 on her.
Okay.
So that is real big. That's 8 hit points back. I'm sorry, no, that's... Hold on, what's the modifier on that? No, that's actually 12 because of... well, it's 4 because of the casting stat, and then it's another 4 because of Alchemical Savant.
Okay, so it's how much? 12? Okay.
Is it noisy in there because of the portal? Is it loud?
You just hear that whooshing of the like a wind, like that suction sound.
If someone were to whisper, because Sarah's 20 feet away from Dalton and he's sort of standing in front of the portal staring at it. So he's probably like 3-4 feet, right?
Yeah.
From the portal. Okay, so if someone were to whisper, would he hear it?
I don't know.
Possibly.
You could try.
Okay.
You wouldn't know.
Oh, I know I wouldn't know. I'm saying, does it seem like it's loud enough to where
it would deafen someone trying to whisper?
Yeah, like does it, like if I wanted to whisper to someone and I were in the situation, would I feel like I could pull it off?
Yeah, whispering probably wouldn't. I didn't get what you were saying, but yeah.
Okay.
It probably would drown out a whisper.
Okay. So I might get down there.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I might get down there with, I don't know if Julian's like He probably knelt down to deal with Sarah. He probably just sort of standing up, zapping her with something.
Well, I have to actually touch her, so yes.
Yeah. So I'd probably kneel down and just sort of really, really quietly whisper to Sarah, be like, Sarah, are you awake?
She responds in your mind to both of you, or all three of you hear her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But she just, oh, thank you, Julian. Hopefully that will be enough. Hopefully we can stop him. But glad you three could make it. You are the only chance that we have.
I'll respond telepathically. Where are the others?
They sacrificed their life to strengthen the seal before. I was the last one, but I did not make it before this tattered man struck me down.
And I'll ask, I guess I'll ask, since I know that she's awake now, I'll ask telepathically as well. It's be like, are you able to fight?
I'm afraid I'm not, and I'm not in the condition to put up much of a fight.
Damn it, give me my spell back then.
He's already bested me. Like I said, you three are our only chance.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
Help me, Victor Stodge. You're
So-
my only hope.
Dalton, he turns around. He looks over at Aleister. I'm guessing, did you go to the left, or when he was facing the portal, did you go to his right or left?
Yeah, I was imagining my left is right. Well, he was facing the portal, so both of our left.
You went to his left?
Like if he was facing the portal, so both.
So
of
you're
our
on
left.
his right now.
You're now to his right when he turns around.
If he turned around,
so
then
he
I'm on
looks
his
to the right.
Yes.
At you, Aleister, and then he looks over at Julian and Victor and Sarah, and all three of you do see his face, and his face is completely covered. You don't see any facial features or anything like that. His face is completely covered in those wrappings that you saw come out of the portal.
Are mine reacting at all?
Your wrappings, rather than being in fear like they were before, there's an anger to them, and you're feeling that anger.
Yes, I am.
And instead of them like writhing, they kind of seem to like tighten up on you, not hurting you. It seems more reinforcing, and it kind of feels like they grew a little bit.
Ooh.
So they're covering more area of your body.
They're getting excited.
They're powering up.
You hear him talk, and it doesn't sound like Dalton. It doesn't sound like the tattered king that you had talked to before. It's somewhere like a mix between them. Almost like you're kind of hearing both at the same time.
I hear everyone does.
Huh? Oh, no, all three of you. All three of you.
Okay. For a second, I thought you were saying that my wrappings were talking.
I also thought
No,
that too.
No, Dalton Renfield and his wrappings are, well, you heard the Tattered King through the portal, through Tanasha.
Right.
And you've heard Dalton Renfield speak. And you're kind of hearing a combination of both of them talking at the same time.
It sounds like a spooky jackass.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's about time you decided to join us. I'm afraid that your senior members did not make it out. They gave their life for this seal. And he kind of waves his arms towards the portal. But they did not expect me to have the key. And he opens up his hand, and the key kind of raises up off of his hand with the tatters, and like it's like tatters holding up the key in his open palmed hand.
How did you get that?
I took it from that elevator operator, of course.
But how did you get inside?
Oh, Victor, you simple-minded fool.
He said it.
You brought me in here.
When?
Did you not bring that cat that I possessed into the DDA?
Fuck.
I guess I did.
So I guess you...
Technically, we all did.
Technically, I had nothing to do with that.
That's what I get for helping people.
Hey, man, sometimes it backfires.
I made absolutely no effort to save that cat.
So it seems that you helped me get the key, but you didn't mean to. And it doesn't seem like you have that desire to be human anymore.
My biggest desire now is stopping you.
I don't think you could ever stop me. All three of you hear in your mind, she says, the key is exposed. Maybe you can get it from him. Or at least loosen it from his tatters.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm going to fire lasers.
Yeah, as soon as he kind of shows the key, just lightning gun time.
All right.
If we're doing opportunity attacks, I'll throw a shuriken at his arm too.
Okay, so y'all are aiming for the key?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So at the same time, you're all three attacking at the same time. You all three you're all going for it. So I want you all three to roll your attack on removing that key from his tatters. And at the same time, the Tattered King is also, or at least the Tattered Dalton. We'll just call him that right now.
Tattered Dalton's good.
The Tattered Dalton. The Tattered Banana.
The Tattered Banana. He is using his other arm to shoot out a tatter towards Sarah at the same time. So he's rolling same time y'all are rolling. Yeah, shoot. Do what you're going to do.
Okay. Well, I got... Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I rolled
we're kind of all going.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. What did... all three roll an attack.
Yeah.
Just
I rolled a 9.
My spell involves 2, but the first is 11.
Okay.
And the second, I'm going to actually go ahead and use my card on the second.
Okay.
And it's going to total up to 20.
Okay. Victor.
I rolled a 23.
Okay.
And
now Aleister used his card. Does anybody else want to use their card?
You know what?
If I used my card, I don't
know if the shuriken's good enough, but that would make it a 33 to hit.
Yeah, mine would only bump it up to a 14. I don't think that's going to be enough to hit. No, I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
What did you get, Aleister?
My highest is a 20.
A 20. And I had a 23. I'll just see if a 23 hits.
Oh, I thought you were going to use the card for 33.
Sure. 33. 33 to hit.
It's going to hit.
Okay.
I hope.
If it doesn't, then we can just stop recording. Probably.
If not, well, fuck.
Steven is furiously throwing stuff in his room.
Yeah, like Victor is angry, and he's so angry that he's throwing that more precisely than he's done.
How much more angry would you be if, like, the 9 hit?
Probably not too much more angry. But.
The way this plays out. So Julian fires the lightning gun, and tatters kind of unravel out from the suit and, like, deflect the lightning bolt.
Okay.
Back towards Julian, but it doesn't hit you. It strikes the ground next to you.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Aleister, you fire both of your Eldritch Blast. And again, those tatters are just like unraveling off of him. Creates another barrier and deflects your Eldritch Blast, both of them. And they both just land next to you on both sides of you. They don't hit you.
Okay.
And Victor, you were throwing a throwing star?
Yep. Sure it can.
Sure it
I
can.
threw a shuriken.
It's your
seems like
style.
Little. One of them shot lightning and two of them shot 2 lasers, and I threw a ninja star.
But your ninja star,
It's magic as well, yeah.
it connects with the tatters that's holding up the key, and it slices through it. And as it does, the key gets sucked into the portal.
Good job, Victor.
Okay.
Not like you guys weren't trying to do the same thing.
Hey, if mine hit it, the key would have gone outside of the portal.
If I hit it, I was hoping the key would like be disintegrated.
That tatter that came out of his other hand, or from his other arm, as he was saying, "Shut up, you fool." And he strikes Sarah straight through her body. The tatter completely goes through like a knife, straight through her heart. And she says, "You have to find the key. You have to get the key before he does.
Senpai, no.
You may not have saved this world, but you may be able to save the rest." And she goes unconscious and dies.
What does that mean?
It means we can save nap time.
He goes, "You fools! There's no telling where that key went."
Well, to be fair, you were the one who kind of dropped it.
Does he have anything metal on him, by the way?
He glares over at Aleister. And does he have metal on him?
Yes.
You don't really see any metal. He might have like a belt buckle.
Okay, he doesn't have
but
like
everything's
a sword
kind
or
of
anything like that on him, right?
No, he doesn't have a weapon like that.
Okay.
He's mostly yellow suit and tatters.
Okay.
And like these tatters, especially once you see that one come over towards and kill Sarah, it does look similar to Victor's wraps. It's not cloth. It's like fleshy strips.
Okay. I was gonna say,
yeah.
Victor, can you do that?
The answer's no, but I figured I would.
Have you tried yet?
No. I just tried to clean them.
Maybe you should try.
Victor's gonna will the wraps off of him and see if they attack the guy.
So you feel that anger in your wraps.
Mm-hmm.
You go to like will them like he did, and give me a ranged attack +1.
Okay. Is a range attack just a D20?
Plus dexterity +1. Yeah.
If you're proficient,
Okay.
then it would include proficiency, but I don't know if you would consider that proficient.
I'm proficient in
I'm going to say he's
dexterity.
proficient in
Yeah,
it.
if he's got dex.
So D20 plus my mod plus
1.
Plus
one.
dex mod
Yeah.
plus proficiency, which is +3 +1.
Oh, I get to add proficiency too?
If you have the
Ooh.
stat proficient, which I'm pretty sure you do.
Well,
No, it's proficiency with the thing you're attacking with.
Okay.
well, that wasn't as good as it could have been.
Now, what are you attempting to do as you're willing it? Or what'd you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 3. My dex mod is 4. My proficiency bonus is 3. And so that
+1.
what does that add up to? +1?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm proficient in dexterity. So shouldn't I get the full proficiency bonus?
The proficiency here is different.
Okay.
Proficiency is proficiency with the thing you're attacking with.
Oh, got it.
Not the stat, like the actual weapon. But if I'm understanding what Adam said correctly, you're adding your +3 proficiency bonus, and then you're adding an additional +1, probably for being magical.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So it's whatever you roll +4.
Well,
essentially.
+4
Plus
for
my
your
dex
dex,
mod?
+4. So whatever you rolled +8.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I rolled a 10 altogether. 10. I rolled a 2.
Ugh.
All right. So
yeah, I made a roll of a 2, plus 4, plus 4. Or plus 3, plus 4.
So
I wish it were better.
you shoot your wraps out, and as it starts approaching him, he throws up that deflective unraveling of his tatters, and you kind of lose, you kind of feel the wrapping's emotions kind of lose confidence a little bit, and they recoil back to you before they would strike him. And he's just like, "You've got a lot to learn, Victor Stodge." And he just walks backwards and goes inside the portal.
Sorry, guys. It's the first time I ever tried to use my living wrappings to grab someone.
Okay.
Good
All
job.
right, well, we have to go into the portal.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Well, I suppose it's either that or stay in this blood-stained void forever.
Yeah, no,
I know, it's a difficult
no,
decision.
I'm going. I'm just literally just going to start running towards the portal.
No, I was going to check and see if Sarah White had anything on her. Is she literally just a cat? She doesn't have anything physical on her, like a collar or anything like that.
She has like a dozen magical items melded into her body
that you don't
and you
have access
no way
to.
of getting them.
I'm just asking.
Now with cats, can you unattune outside of the Dreamlands, or you have to do all of that in the Dreamlands?
To my understanding, and I can try and look to research some more on it, but to my understanding, like in order to actually separate, you do have to transition between the Dreamlands again.
Okay.
Like you can unattune, but it would still be like dormant inside of you.
Okay. Okay.
So nothing.
So yeah, it's just her.
Cool. All right. Now follow Julian.
All right. So Julian runs into the portal. Are you leaping, running?
I'm just running in, and then like maybe at the last second, I'm gonna like dive into it.
Okay. And Victor, you're following behind him.
Right after Julian. I don't want to lose sight of him.
All right, Aleister, you're the only one left in the room.
Yes, I'm going to be following as well. I have no intention of staying here by myself.
Okay. As you like touch the portal, you sense a Dreamlands portal behind you, and are you taking a glance before you?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely yes.
So you turn around and you see a regular green Dreamlands portal open up, and you see as you're feeling like you're being pulled in. You can't turn around at this point, but you see Tanasha and Ulthar come out of the portal and scoop up Sarah.
Wait, Tanasha?
Yeah.
You know what? Just for effect here, I'm gonna actually like lash my tail out, like towards them. And you can do whatever you will with that for dramatic effect.
Are you trying to grab one of them, or are you just trying to get their attention?
Mostly like trying to reach out and grab, like if I can maybe possibly like change where I'm going.
As in like pull himself away from the portal now.
Okay.
I have more questions.
Yeah, so you lash out and you grab Tanasha's paw. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
You don't have a tight grip on her, and you say, I have more questions.
Yes. I have more questions.
And then you feel yourself being pulled into the portal completely, and you feel the grip on your tail loosen.
Ooh.
And everything goes black. And all three of you, as soon as you went into the portal, everything went black.
Well, I have dark vision, so... No, I'm just kidding.
And we'll end off in the order that y'all went through the portal.
Okay.
Julian.
If only I had waited a little bit longer, I could have gone with them.
Julian is sent to hell, and it's all ghouls.
You come to, you're laying on a cold stone floor, and you feel the lightning gun underneath your hand.
Thank God.
And you feel all over yourself, and you're fully intact, and your eyes adjust to the light in the room. And you look around, you sit up, and you see you're inside of a lab. Very different from your typical labs that you've worked in the past. You see this suit of armor in the corner of the room.
Okay.
Victor, you wake up laying on the ground, and the room is just filled with heat. And you start to get up, you feel the wrappings moving on you. You feel your sword by your side. You still have all of your stuff. But as you try to get up, you realize that your ankle has a manacle on it, and it's attached to a chain on a wall.
Cool.
And you look around, and you're inside of a kitchen. It's a very large kitchen, and it's riddled with humanoid bodies and body parts. Aleister, you wake up in an alley. You look around. You can definitely tell that you're in Darkwell.
Mm-hmm.
But the sky has this orangish hue to it. And you sense a Dreamlands portal open up next to you.
I'll turn to face it.
You see Tanasha come through, but she doesn't look the same. She's definitely scarred, and she's also missing her left eye. And all you see is that patch of skin there that forms, that like scars up.
It seems you've had a very rough few seconds.
Oh, it's been way longer than a few seconds.
I suppose that depends on how you see time.
Well, it's been a year, and it's about time you joined us.
And there they go, little boys and little girls. Victor, Julian, and Aleister off into the whirling portal. In pursuit of Dalton and the Silver Key. Will they succeed? Will they finally wake up from this hellish nightmare? Tune in next season and find out. And remember, kids, drink Cosmetine. Yes, that's right, Cosmetine. Gives you pep, energy, and endurance to grow up big and tall. Cosmetine, a Darkwell product by Renfield Industrials. And that's season 1, folks. Thank you for listening. If you would, please visit us at microphoneofmonsters.com. Rate us on your preferred podcasting app, and might want to check out the new merch we got coming out. We had some rad new art done, and we're trying to paste it on literally everything. So definitely check that out. I'm going to grab me some posters and some stickers myself. All, of course, of Julian. I don't really want stuff of anyone else, but we have options. So if you want your favorite character or all 3 of us looking rad, we got that. As always, all songs are written and produced by Marco Mazzei at Fall Highway Studios. Thank you for listening to Season 1, and tune in next time for Season 2.